to the anticipated Hangout podcast. We back in the building. We got Big G.
Yeah.
Got me, Polo, in the building, man. And we here with another episode of the anticipated Hangout podcast. Today, we're going to be talking about men not living up to expectations.
You mean deadbeat dudes?
If that's how you want to put it, yeah.
I mean, it don't matter if you a dad. It don't matter if you old. It don't matter if you 20. So, you know what? You be 16 years old. I don't care. If you ain't doing what you supposed to be doing, you gotta get it figured out.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
Because there's a lot of dudes out here that don't want to leave their mama house. What you call it? Failure to launch. And they can made a syndrome. They call it a disease now. Failure to launch syndrome. You got to take medicine and get looked at and stuff like that. No.
So, are there any exemptions for men when it comes to not living up to expectations?
No.
None.
No. You're not. Society don't care about you. Society don't care about no man, period, if he not producing. None. If you got to produce, and then they talking about they want a bad chick, too. I want a baddie.
If you're not living up to expectations, you definitely not getting a baddie.
But they expect the baddie.
Because if you're not living up to expectations, a baddie can't even use you for anything.
But we expect a baddie. Why she can't sit next to me while I play my Xbox, my PlayStation, play D&D, you know?
True. Okay, true.
Ain't no woman going for that.
Ain't no woman going for that.
No.
But
they won't say, hey, look, just work with me.
What's your definition of a baddie? Because it's levels to this.
Oh, snap.
It's levels to this when a below average dude, what he may consider a baddie may be different from what an average dude or above average dude consider as a baddie.
I think a low average dude gonna think a woman with a house is a baddie to him. I got somewhere to lay my head tonight.
Yeah, I can see that.
No, a lot. What you call it? Hobosexuals.
But ain't no woman. I'm not gonna say
no,
that.
there is, because that's why the hobosexual exists.
There are a lot of women that's upscale, that's willing to date down just because they feel like they'll have more control of the situation.
You hit it on the head. Bink. You hit it right on the head. It's just, that's why. But they not in there for no long term. That's not gonna last long term. They just in it for the now.
Yeah, and it never really work out because eventually, say if you got a woman who's on her grind, making 6 figures a year.
Oh God, no, stop.
Stop.
Right,
go ahead.
Six. No, let's say
she making $70,000 a year.
Let's say they just work at the local doctor's office. And you know, they one of the clerks behind the counter or something. They ain't got to make 6 figures. I'm a deadbeat dude. I just need a girl.
But if she just a receptionist and she's dating down, that man is down there.
He's a deadbeat dude. That's what I'm saying.
That man is low on the totem pole. He
still live with his mama. He calling his family members for some money. Hey, cuz, I ain't seen you in a minute, man. Slide me $22. What you gonna do with $22, dude?
So that $22 gonna be gone in a few hours, and he gonna need another 22.
Yeah, that guy. And he call you up, man. I met this gal. How you met this gal, man?
You got more stuff to be worried about than some gal you met.
Right.
Ain't nothing you can do for her.
Right. But he deserve a baddie. I don't know why she won't take me like I am. I'm a good dude. I'm a good man. I ain't gonna cheat. I ain't gonna beat on her. I ain't gonna do nothing.
So all right, my question to you is what do men have to do to better present themselves? To not be considered a deadbeat dude, to not be considered an underachieving dude. What do men have to do
60 hours
a week?
every week.
Every week, 60 hours.
60 hours until you turn
that's
34.
Full-time, that's full-time plus 20 overtime hours.
Until you turn 34. I mean, you ain't got to be working at the same job. Your job can give you 40, but you got to find 20 other hours of
work,
self-growth. It can either be work, you can read, you can figure out how to make yourself, groom yourself better, whatever. You need to do 20 more hours of something to make you better.
So you need 60 hours of work a week.
Yes.
Not just saying my full-time job.
Right.
But that 40 hours from your full-time job plus 20 hours of working on yourself.
Right.
In some type of way, whether it's financial,
right,
whether it's emotional,
right,
personal growth,
right,
or you just working on changing your mindset.
That's it. Because if you working only 40 hours, you under the age of 30, and you telling me you can't make ends meet, that means you ain't working hard enough.
You ain't working hard enough.
You ain't working hard enough. You gotta go out there and get it. You gotta literally get it. And then start off when you turn 16 and you old enough to work, that's when it starts. You go to school for 40, how many hours they go to school, and you work the other 20.
So, okay, so is it a thing that a lot of men settle for the minimum? Which, when you say minimum, which I say minimum.
Minimum what?
The minimum effort. Minimum effort. Minimum effort, when I say that, I mean like you get 40 hours a week at your job.
Mm-hmm.
And you like, well, I did my just due. But you only getting $16 an hour. And you working 40 hours. Yeah, you getting up and going to work, getting your 40 hours full time.
Right.
But it's not enough.
If you under 30, you making $16 an hour, you got to do 20 more hours of at least $16. You got to do something else. You can't just talk about, I got my 40 in, I'm good, and put your foot on the table. See, fix my plate.
That's minimum effort.
Minimum effort.
That's minimum.
Minimum effort.
Minimum effort dudes that don't want to go above and beyond, that's okay with settling for the bare minimum, which is 40 hours. Now, me, myself, personally, I don't consider 40 hours enough.
It's not.
Whenever I got time to do more.
That's why we in the studio.
I do more.
That's why we in the studio. We trying to get them extra hours in of some potential growth. We got to do something.
Right. You go to work for 40 hours to help make another rich man's business richer and thrive, and then get off of work.
That's not why.
And then you get off of work and come home and not willing to put any work into yourself, into making what you got going on grow.
Right. Right.
So if you could give this man 40 hours for his business,
mm-hmm.
you need to be giving yourself 20 hours for your business.
Just for your own self. Just to build yourself. I mean, I just don't understand it. I ain't figured it out. I can't figure it out. I mean, these dudes come in here and they want to wake up at 10 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, why you just not getting up? You should have been up 3 hours ago and getting it.
Early bird get the worm.
And then they talking about, oh, man, it's 5 o'clock. I'm tired. I'm finna go home. I go, man, you only been to work for 4 hours. You came in here at 12 o'clock. What's wrong with you?
He ain't want to go to work from the get-go.
They can't stop smoking weed. I mean, oh God.
That's another thing.
I know that's a big pet peeve of yours.
And the only reason I don't have a problem with weed and men smoking weed, as long as you able to maintain your situation and continue to grow. But if you're smoking weed and it's clearly hindering you from doing better, but the weed is so important to you that you can't put it down for you to do better as a man, you don't deserve to smoke weed.
I mean, you put the weed down. How much does weed even cost these days?
It's high.
It ain't cheap.
The taxes are high.
It ain't cheap. You put that money to the side, man. You be straight. You be straight. You go get you a nice ride. You can get your haircut. Shoot, weed and haircut probably cost about the same.
But you know what's crazy? A lot of men will be stressed out over their life situation. And instead of dealing with the things that they're stressed out about, they are more willing to just smoke weed to suppress the stress and never actually get to dealing with the issue that got you stressed.
You know what? I hear that a lot. You know me. I don't believe in. I believe stress is self-made. I always believe that you create your own stress. Stress don't just happen. It's always a build of what you have done to create this stress. But smoking weed is not the answer.
It's not.
You gotta go out there and get it.
Now, don't get me wrong. If you work and you smoking weed and you doing and you handling your business, and it's not preventing you from handling your business, by all means, man, smoke your weed, drink your drink. But
my biggest thing is these dudes out here doing the bare minimum, talking about they want a girl. That's the problem I have. If these dudes doing the bare minimum would just get off the market, just get out the market, so these good women can get with good dudes. Because if these bad deadbeat dudes that women think they can save just because they cute or got good D or whatever it is, just get off the market. So the good dudes that wants to work, wants to take care of his family, wants to be good to his woman, wants to treat her well, wants to take her places, wants to take her on real dates, because dudes don't want to do that. They want to do the bare minimum.
Right.
They need to get out the market.
That goes both ways.
No.
Because guess what? Guess who's making them feel entitled to stay in the market?
The women.
The women, because they still getting chose.
But they want to be chosen. That's all women really want. They want to be chosen. And they may think they can change you when they know they're not changing. I don't care what no woman say. They all want to be with somebody. None of them want to be by themselves. They don't want to be by themselves. That's why the deadbeat dudes be getting these girls. That's why they be getting them.
And see, my thing is, if you know you're not at a respectable level in life and you pursuing a woman, if you so happily to get that woman, then you need to be doing what you need to do to keep that woman. If you hadn't been progressing yourself prior to getting that woman, when you get that woman, it's a blessing. So you need to start progressing yourself, putting yourself in position to do better so you can then keep that woman. Because if you don't, you're not going to keep that woman. You're going to be wasting your time. She's going to be wasting her time, because it's not going to work.
Well, he's not wasting his time. He needs her to take care of him. That's all he need, right? Because he ain't trying to be with her long term.
Okay, I get that. I get that. So if a dude get a woman and she's willing to hold you up, how long you think she's going to be willing to hold you up until she be like, yeah, he ain't going nowhere. I'm through with this?
That's why women don't get a dude you got to hold up. Don't do it. It's not worth your time. If you got to get a man you got to hold up, it ain't going to work out.
Now I ain't gonna say that because it's two sides of the stone to that. Because when I got with my wife, she had to help hold me up. I was not in a position to hold up a household.
No,
But
let's take you out of it.
But
your situation is different. You came from a whole nother state. And she said, look, I see what you doing at home. Come up here, just start over.
And I hit the ground running.
That's different though.
But that goes to what I was saying.
No, that's different though.
That goes to what I was saying. If you're a below average dude and you know you're not in a position to hold up a household or a relationship with this woman who's a level or two above you, but she still take a chance on you, it's your job to make sure that woman win in the end.
Yeah, you're right.
That's your sole purpose, to make sure that woman wins. And when I say making sure that woman wins, that means you being faithful, you building yourself, you bettering yourself and her, and you putting the collective, you, the woman, if there's kids involved or whatever, the collective as a whole, you putting them in a better situation than what you came in.
So who's the prize?
The woman is the prize.
Oh, man, no, it is not. You just said all that stuff you had to do.
That's why I'm doing it, because the woman is the prize.
You the prize.
She took a chance on you.
Because you the prize.
But you got to make sure she wins.
No one takes chances on stuff that's not a prize.
But you got to make sure she win in the end. Because you know you came in below standards.
And if you got to make sure that person wins, what does that person win? The prize. You.
I get what you're saying.
I said it.
Because if that woman take a chance on you and y'all get in a relationship.
She took a chance on you because she need you to be the prize.
Well, you have to better yourself to get there.
Everybody can't win. Everybody can't win.
But
that's why you gotta choose the winning horse.
But if you building yourself up and you get to where she ultimately seeing you getting to, she wins and you win.
Yeah, I mean, you win because you put in the work. Say you don't. She doing all the work. She's winning. She's the prize. You know what's gonna happen? She gonna leave. She gonna leave.
But if that's my woman and I'm winning, she gonna be winning too.
No, that's what I'm saying. If you winning. But if you not winning, and she's the one, like, you know how a lot of times women control the relationship?
Right.
She gonna leave.
Right.
Cause to her, I need my prize.
Cause you're not fulfilling the investment.
I need my prize.
You're not fulfilling the investment.
And he is the prize. On that note, you just broke it down.
Yeah.
I mean,
could it be both parties are the prize?
No.
Could we both be prized for each other?
Yeah, we can both be a prize
for each other.
But
because think about it, in a relationship, we have to feed into each other.
One prize, the biggest prize. One prize gotta be the bigger prize. One prize may be the prettier prize. You be like, you know what? You got the first place trophy. It's big, but it's not as pretty.
I'm gonna say this: the prize is the leader.
Yeah.
All men not leading.
And if they not leading, no one's winning. There's no prize. There's no prize.
So for a woman, for a woman to be a prize, what would she have to do? What would she consist of?
Oof. And every woman thinks they the prize. Oh, man.
Cause you know what they say.
Because I'm trying to be as correct as I possibly can. But you know what? I'm Big G.
Big G. Big G.
I'm Big G.
Big G.
The woman's not the prize. They cannot be the prize. Because you can get a girl today and you can change her out tomorrow with someone just as similar. You can't change out prizes like that. There's only one championship.
But we're talking about below average men.
Oh. To deadbeat dudes?
The woman the prize.
Hey, to deadbeat dude, if the woman got a house and let him stay for free, oh, that's a prize. See the prize?
So that's why women be saying they the prize because.
But she gonna leave him every time.
But how many men do you know that get with a woman and move in with that woman?
I know
A lot.
Yeah.
That's why women think they the prize.
They move in with the woman because they want a dude that they can say, "This is my house. You messing on me? Get out." Not dude in the street homeless. He ain't nowhere to stay. They my house.
Yeah.
Get out.
That's why I say for a relationship to flourish, both people have to be the prize. And when you get these dudes,
get out.
That's why I say, just like you said, eventually that woman would get tired and put him out.
Get out.
But
and then he knocking on your door. Hey, Polo. Hey, dog. Man, my girl tripping, man. Can I stay on your couch?
But if you get with a dude, if a dude get with a woman that's tiers above him, and he elevate himself after he get with that woman, to then he can take that woman to higher heights, and she's witnessing all this.
Is he still?
No, he didn't went from below average to average to above average. Now he's taking the woman on the ride with him because he's done built himself up.
And they got in the mud together.
And they got in. She will love you forever.
She will love you forever. She will. I'm telling you, she ain't going nowhere.
Because now
he probably gonna cheat, but
I don't know.
No,
that's a fool ass man. If you go out and cheat,
that's crazy.
On some. If you go out and cheat on a woman that help you elevate yourself, you a fool.
I'm not saying he gonna leave,
but that's why I think the woman is the prize. Because for a below average man, the woman is the prize. I would say that.
You know what? I'm gonna meet it both ways. You a young guy. You 23. And you trying to build it up. You got a girl. She 23. Y'all building up together. She is the prize. She is. Because she's at her best when she's young. But say you a dude, you built everything up, and all of a sudden, here come old girl, out of nowhere, ain't help you build nothing out of the mud. Then he the prize. We can do it like that.
Yes. He is the prize.
But I promise you, 90% of these women want the prize. I know 40-year-olds, they doing really well for themselves. They want somebody better than them.
Facts.
So that makes him the prize.
Yeah.
So, but I'm just saying, only way she the prize, you young dude, and y'all getting in together, and y'all growing it up together. Most likely, y'all last forever. Most likely, ain't nobody gonna cheat. Y'all go ride this thing out for a long time. Most likely, that's how it go. You have your kids. While you having the kids, she at home with them. He going to work every day. Kids turn 5, 6 years old. They start going to school. She goes back to work. She gets back into her career, and everything just tends to work out really, really well that way. But if you a woman and you want a dude at the finish line, I'm like you seen Tom Brady new girl? I mean, she just popped out of nowhere.
Because You think about it.
Finish line.
You think about it. Because we started out talking about below average men, right? If you're a below average man
Mm-hmm.
and a woman that's tiers above you is willing to gamble on being in a relationship with
And
you,
it also depends what age bracket y'all in too.
I would say 20s to early 30s. Because when you late
Because
30s, 40s,
most early 20s dude, it's hard. It's hard. I mean, they hurting.
Late 30s, early 40s.
Late 30s.
Ain't no female trying to build you up.
Yeah,
at
it's
that
late
point.
30s, early 40s. You gonna be on the side of the road with a sign.
Yeah, late 30s, early 40s. Ain't no woman trying to build you up because
Hey,
in
give
her
me
mind,
$1 for bill.
yeah, in her mind, she don't have the time.
No, it ain't happening.
Especially if she already having.
Especially, shoot, even if she don't have, it's not happening. Hey, dude, they ain't got nothing going on between 30 and 40. They assed out. They out look. I'm sorry. They ain't finna get nothing. They not finna get no girl. They gonna be at their mama house. They gonna be calling their cousin up. They gonna be calling their brother up. They gonna be calling their sister up. They gonna be calling their auntie. Help me. I'll do better next month. I get paid. They ain't gonna be working that hard. They ain't got no 401ks to work on. They ain't got no future. Nobody looking for that person.
Right. But that's what I say, man. Like, if a woman take a gamble on you and you know you're a below average man,
See the prize.
she the prize. But you gotta make sure she win. You have to make sure she win. And the only way you making sure she win is by you bettering yourself, you upgrading yourself, and getting to a point to where you can then help her upgrade also.
Okay. Hey, I just need to say this. Let me just get this out. First of all, like, subscribe, and share. But first of all, I need these deadbeat dudes. I need you to do this. Give me 60 hours of some type form of bettering yourself. If you can get 40 hours of work, 20 hours with being an Uber driver, that's 60 hours. Do that every week. The first 40 hours, take care of yourself. The other 20 hours, if aspiration of getting you a girl or something, that's what that's for. Put that to the side. You know, make sure your hair look good. Make sure your hygiene's right. I mean, that's what they care about. So, 40 hours of work, 20 hours of bettering yourself. More money will better yourself too. So if you can work more, do that also. So 40, 20, you do that till you turn 34. By then, you should be good on all round phases. Then you can be the prize, and you can get the girl in the end. It's going to work out, man, but you got to put in the work. Stay off the weed. Get up early. Keep your hygiene up. That's all I'm asking.
That's a good blueprint.
That's it.
That's a good blueprint.
That's it.
But they ain't not going to stay off that weed. They're not staying off that weed, Big G. They not staying off that weed. And sadly, it holds a lot of men back. Because even though...
They can't even pass the drug test to get a job.
But that's the thing, because even though marijuana is legal in a lot of states...
But your job ain't.
They still piss test
Yeah,
for it.
your job ain't having it.
It's still on the drug screen. So...
Hey, you can't even get a job at the temp service.
You got to be disciplined enough to say, I'm going to put this down to better myself.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the Anticipated Hangout Podcast. You got Big
I had something
G
to say.
and Polo. We out the building.
Peace. Man, that's me up again.